and volatility, two important terms with respect to the interest rates. So whenever we are talking about the yield, it is more to do with the rate of return, right? There are different ways of computing this rate of return on the investment. Probably yield is another way of expressing this rate of return on an investment. And because the rate of return is not constant across the period, or it cannot be predicted with accuracy, there is always a volatility associated. So there are measures of the volatility. So understanding these two important aspects is what I would like to take up in this session. So to start with, we will use the term called gross redemption yield, right? Of the various yield definitions, probably let me look out for gross redemption yield, which actually is nothing but the internal rate of return of the investment. From here, we will not consider the taxes. Taxes are not considered, and all we are saying is whatever the investment that has been made and the present value of the cash inflows, for whatever that rate of return, where the present value of future cash inflows is equal to the price of the bond or price of the investment. That is what we call as gross redemption yield. The only thing is we are trying to discount all the future cash flows by their corresponding spot rates. But of course, we can discount it by one single rate. See, when I am trying to discount all these cash flows and whatever is that one single, see, probably I may discount them with the spot rates I get equated to the present value. Now at the same time, if I discount by one single constant rate, if I discount all these future cash flows by one single constant rate and again equate it to the current price itself, what is that particular price is what we are calling as the gross redemption yield. In short, it is nothing but the IRR or internal rate of return of that particular investment. So once we compute the price of the bond using the spot rates, I equate. So probably if I have spot rates given, if the spot rates are available, what I will do is the first step, find the price of the bond using the spot rates. Discount each cash flow by the corresponding spot rate. Find the price of the bond and equate the price with the present value of future cash flows, all discounted at a uniform rate, which is nothing but find the IRR of the project by taking this price as the input price and the cash flows of this bond as the cash inflows. Try finding out the IRR, and that is what we are calling as the gross redemption yield of the bond. So whether it is for a coupon bond or a zero coupon bond or whatever it is, we can very well compute this gross redemption yield associated with it. Then one more important yield that we should look at in this case is N year par yield. This is nothing but for this we are trying out, like in a typical bond we have initially you are making an cash outflow, right? Probably if we are talking about this is the period of the bond, let's say initially you are investing something and at the end of every period there is a fixed coupon that is coming up, and finally on maturity along with the coupon a redemption value also occurs. Now when the redemption value as well as the payment amount, both of them are the same, so basically it's like a par bond. When I say par bond, you are redeeming it at the par value and you are also paying only a par value for it. Now in such kind of a bond, for that par bond, find out what is that annual coupon. What is that annual coupon where if I discount by their corresponding spot rates, if I discount all these coupons by their spot rates and even this principal by their spot rate, it should equal to the par value of the bond itself. So it's that annual coupon. So what we are trying to compute here, we have all the details. So cash outflow you take it as 100. Cash inflows you take them as some C for whatever is the period. And on the maturity you take it as C plus 100. You discount all of them by their corresponding spot rates. Right? All these spot rates are available. You discount them by their corresponding spot rates and equate it to the price, which is again a par value. So whatever is this